Today I'm going to be showing you how to letter on an acrylic ornament. So we're going to make this example. The things that you're going to need are one of your acrylic ornaments, and make sure to take the plastic off of it first. You're also going to need some tracing paper that we're going to be drawing on, your workbook, pencil, and your deco color gold pen, and your chiffon ribbon. And you're also going to need some oil, like olive oil, or vegetable oil in case you make a mistake, and some paper towel or napkin. So let's jump in, and I'm going to show you how to make this fun lettered ornament. Okay, so what I'm going to want to do is just get one of the pieces of tracing paper from the back of your workbook and set the other ones aside. And then there's a bunch of examples that you can do tracing with if you'd like, or what you can do is just draw your own. So I'm going to use this little guideline right here so that I can draw my phrase. But what I'm going to do first is just go around in pencil around the outside of my ornament. So I'm just going to go around it so I have the shape down, and you can do this with any shape, whichever ornament you got. And then I'm actually going to draw this little circle in just to make sure I don't draw anything where that's supposed to be. And then I can use this guideline to kind of guide me with what I'm drawing. So if I want to draw it straight, I can do that. You can also tilt it so that your word is at a slant. It's up to you, or your phrase. And I'm just going to draw a name, write a name, because names are pretty fun to do on ornaments. And so I'm going to write the name Blaze. So it just has a B. And you'll notice that it came really close to this edge. So there's two things that I can do. One, I can add like this, an entry stroke to the B that's also really wide to balance it out. Or when I'm tracing it, I can just scoot it over so that it's centered. So that's one thing that I love about the acrylic, is that it's clear, so I can move it to where I need it. So let's trace this name now. Okay, so I've got my deco pen, I've already pumped it. The ink's coming out good and everything. So I'm just gonna go ahead and trace this. And I'm gonna do it a little bit off of where I started the drawing so that I can have it be centered. And I'm moving pretty slow. And if you get some spots like this one, you can see it's not quite as dark right there. I'm gonna go over that again. But the rest of it came through pretty good, so I'm just gonna leave it. Okay, so I'm gonna go through and trace the rest of the name. Okay, and this is how it came out. It's looking pretty good. You can see the shine on it, super cute. You'll notice something that I did is I lifted up my pen between each stroke. So you're gonna wanna keep doing that just like we practiced in the workshop. Let me show you now how to clean off an ornament. Okay, so this is an ornament that I had done that was a little wonky. Also, I drew on the back to test my marker. So I need to clean this off. What I have here is just olive oil, but you can use olive oil or vegetable oil, any type of oil. And this one I drew like 2 weeks ago. So it's gonna take a little while to come off, but you can see it's working. I'm gonna keep scrubbing it for a minute. So it just takes some time and a little bit of elbow grease to get off, but you can get it off. And then the other thing that you'll have to do, because now it's all oily, is you're just gonna wanna wash it with soap and water and then dry it off, and then it will be ready to use again. So one other thing I wanted to show you is that it can be really fun to add some decorative elements to this. So for example, we have our name, and we could totally leave it like this and be good to go. I love it. It's super simple but super pretty. But we could also add some fun little decorative elements. So in your workbook, there's a few examples of kind of holiday themed elements, but so we can kind of follow those or kind of do our own. But something I like to do with this shape is kind of do something that goes like up here and something down here. So if I were to draw something, maybe we could do some of these bigger leaves. We could do a pine leaf coming off right here. We could do some little leaves and maybe some little berries or something. And then we can do the same thing on this side. Actually, let's add one more like pine thing coming off right here. And this is super sketchy. I'm not like, if you want it to be exact, you can also be more specific in how you're drawing it. So say I do the pine needle, I'm just gonna duplicate the same thing I did. I'm gonna draw a few of these big round leaves, maybe some little berries here, and some more, maybe a couple pointed leaves are hidden in there. So then I have something like this. It's looking really cute. Now I'm gonna trace over it with the marker. Okay, so this is how it turned out. And so you can do any combination of the different drawing elements, and what I like to do is just repeat them. So whatever I did on the top, I'm basically doing the same thing on the bottom and just repeat the same elements over and over again. So there's these pointed leaves, they're going to be here, two of the pines, and you just kind of repeat things. So this could be super cute. The last step is you have your chiffon ribbon. So you have your roll that came, and I apologize for not getting those in the box to start with. But once this is dry, then I can put my chiffon ribbon through and tie it, and it's gonna be super cute. Okay, so this is how it turned out. Super cute. You have the cute ribbon. This would be so pretty just on the tree as a decoration, but also like imagine this as like a little gift tag hanging on a gift bag or on a gift. Like so cute and such a nice touch. So that's how you make it. Let me know if you guys have any questions as you're making it.